Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Divine Journey. So since last episode, I've added a few mods to the pack. First up, I added headcrumbs in, because I like having the mobs, drop their unique heads. And the nice thing is it's compatible with things like Thaumcraft and Twilight Forest and Lycanite's mobs. So now, we have a chance anytime we kill, most anything, there's a chance for us to get a headcrumb, or a head. Now, Divine Journey, it doesn't work with that, but Lycanite's mobs especially, I wanted to be able to get these heads for decoration, for trophy rooms, that kind of thing. So we do have those, and we also have the statues mod. So, we'll go over that a little bit more here shortly. We're going to set up a quick statue. All it adds is statues into the game, but there's some, the statues are really, really cool. If you've never played with the mod, you should definitely check it out. And then I also added in the Between Lands. Now, the Between Lands, this is a massive, massive mod. So if you take a look here, there are 4 pages of items that are added within that mod. It is a huge, huge dimension, and things aren't as simple, let's say, as other dimensions. We'll get more into that when the time comes. I'm not ready to start that just yet. However, at the end of the episode, if you're not familiar with this mod, it's actually my first time playing with it, so it's going to be brand new. We're just going to go in there and go at it. But at the end of the episode, I'll give you guys a sneak peek of it if you guys are interested. So I'll wait till the end of the episode. So if you guys don't want a sneak peek, if you just want to go in there, whenever we go in there, just it be blind, then, that's an option. But I am going to show you guys just a sneak peek in my test world, because I have popped inside there just to make sure the dimension worked and everything. We're not going to be checking out all the different biomes and stuff that it adds and all the different creatures, but it does add a massive, massive amount of content. Like, we're talking on the level of Twilight Forest, if not more-ish, maybe, because it has some different mechanics. One of those is if you enter the portal, if you have torches, they become damp torches. They no longer work. I'm not for sure about the TC torches on that. Also, if you enter there with food, it actually rots the food, and you don't need to enter there with weapons either. So there's a lot. I mean, it's a really, really cool mod. It's designed to actually, you just go in there. You do need to do a little bit in the overworld first, get some good armor and stuff, because the way that you open that dimension is very unique. It's not as simple as making a portal or finding a portal. There's a little bit more to it, kind of like a boss fight you have to do, and some stuff you have to find in the world, and then you have to set it up. It's really, really cool. And I'm going to start off by just jumping into statues first thing. And there's 2 things that we're going to want to craft from statues. That is the hammer and the pallet. Okay, the hammer, very, very simple. Just a couple sticks and a couple pieces of iron. I also did a bunch of mining since last episode. And let me actually turn off this timer system. I was making electrum, so we have 88 pieces of electrum. I am planning on doing the 2nd tier jetpack fairly soon-ish. So I don't know if we'll get to it this episode, but we're also going to need some rose red, some lapis, and some cactus green. So there's everything we need for the pallet. Let's go ahead and craft that out. There we go. And then what we can do is, let's get ourselves 2 pieces of cobblestone, and let's also get something to act as like a base. I'm going to go with quartz. Okay, so we'll do that. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go with that chiseled quartz, I think. That's my zombie groupies over there. So we'll do that. Chiseled quartz block. Yeah, that sounds good. And I'm actually only going to need 1 of these. And if we pop up here, I've been working on this area, making this look a little bit overgrown with the spruce and the, all the leaves and stuff. But I do want to put a statue right in here. Right, just right here would be good. And so what we're going to do, we're going to set down our base block. And this is basically where the, where the statue is going to be standing on. This isn't necessary, but we're going to do it anyways. And then just put 2 of the same block on top of it. We're going to use cobblestone. And then what we can do is just right-click this, and we can put a player name in. To Asgard, that sounds good. Now, I will say that, and it's weird it saved this, because it was actually, I did this in my test world to make sure the mod was working. I will say that, like, this statue I'm just going to do Asgard. But kind of what I'm thinking is, after this episode, if you guys want, just leave your name, like your player name, not your actual name. Just leave your player name down in the comments. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a roulette thing to pick a random 1 or 2 or 3 or something, you know, maybe each episode, wherever we're putting in statues around the base. And if you have, you know, Minecraft on the PC and you have a custom skin and all that, then it will actually copy your skin over. So you can see that's my actual skin. And we can actually rotate it around and do different things like, and you can do all kinds of stuff with this. And you can do all the arms, you can do both legs, you can also do the head. I'm going to do something like, maybe something like this, I think. And then what we can do is we can hit sculpt. And there we go. I don't think that I really like that, though. Let me go get more cobblestone. I'm all, like, lopsided. I want to change it. But statues is one of those mods that I've always loved this mod so much. It's so good. And it just doesn't show up in packs a whole lot, you know? Like, occasionally it'll show up in, like, a pack randomly, but not as often as I think it should. I think it should be, like, in every pack. I just think it's one of those mods, fun, simple, just decorative stuff, and a bit of fun. There we go. That's how I want it. So, like, facing this way, arm up, and all that. And then what we can do is we can take the pallet, and we can shift right-click, and there we go. It actually consumes the pallet, but our character is now, like, that's my actual skin, you know. So the character is actually in the world now. And then what we can do is we can add armor, we can add weapons to this. If I wanted to, I could. But we could do something like that. I'm not going to give him my actual Tinker's sword, but let me go. Maybe once I don't need this sword anymore, it can go on a statue. But let's make. I tell you what. Let's make some diamond stuff. I've got a ton of diamonds. I really don't. I have no need for diamonds at the moment, so I'm just going to make a set of diamond armor. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I want diamond armor on him or if I just want him in my normal skin. I don't know. So there's a full set of diamond, and I'll tell you what else I'm going to do. I'm going to grab, let's get one of these, like, scepters. We'll give him the Magma Scepter. Okay? So he's got something kind of in the offhand, I think. Honestly, I wouldn't mind, like, Thaumcraft robes on him or something. You know, you can literally use, like, anything from any mod and put it in their hands. I mean, if I wanted to, I could put a diamond, you know, in his hand. So he's holding a diamond, you know, pretty much anything. So, you know, if you guys want, yeah, see, I could do like that. And then we can also adjust, like, placement if we wanted to. I'm going to have the sword. Well, that looks, there we go. That looks good. That looks good enough. But yeah, so we can do things like that. So, you know, if you guys are interested in having your character, like, in the world, in, like, as a statue, you know, if you leave your, you have to give me your Minecraft name. Like, for example, mine's 2 Asgaard. You know, give me that and whatever armor, if I can get it. You know, I can't get Thaumcraft armor right now and stuff like that, but and we can set him up. Now, I will probably eventually change his armor from diamond, but for right now, that's fine. And then we can throw some stuff in their offhand, main hand. So, you know, just give me the details, whatever you guys would like to see on your character. And then what I'll do is I'll just do, like, a random selection thing, and we can throw them into the world and everything. I'm gonna do it by random because I don't want anyone to feel like it's favoritism or anything like that. So, just to make it fair, you know, just like I've done the you know, the giveaways in the past, just a random roulette kind of thing. And something that we can kind of add as statues are needed around the base, because I'm planning on doing a lot of statues. Because I think this build and this pack, there's a lot of need for them around the base and stuff. Kind of liven it up and whatnot. I don't know. I may end up changing the base. I don't know if I care for the base, but for right now, chisel quartz block. That's good. So anyways, also as a side note with head crumbs, I did disable those, like, Minecraft player mobs. Those things drive me insane. I hate those things. I like head crumbs for the mob aspect. I don't like all the, like, random player heads and random players showing up as mobs and all that. So I got all that stuff disabled in the pack. Because that to me is just clutter, honestly. And, you know, you can make the player statues, but we can also make statues with this mod, so we're going to be doing that. So, by the way, one thing I wanted to point out, I did discover, if you recall back in Gadgets, they want us to make both the versions of jetpacks. The reason is Angel Ring. Angel Ring requires the Dark Solarium and the Flux Infused Jet Plate. So we're going to have to make both of those to get the Angel Ring in this pack, which is really, really cool. I think that's so well done. By the way, I did make a crystal chest. As you can see here, I put all the farming stuff in here. So these quests are done. You know, they're very straightforward, standard recipes and all that stuff to make them. So 4 alumite, 10 sapphire ore, and then 10 peridot ore for those 3 quests. And then in farming, we got cactus completed. That's 2 spider eyes, 10 bone meal. Sugarcane, that's 3 drying racks, 3 rotten flesh, and 10 bone meal. And then we also got the wheat, 3 string, 10 bone meal. Not wheat, but the phytogenic insulator is so good. I love it. It works so perfect for all this stuff. And then lastly, in the Journey Begins, I made iron and gold upgrade, and then we had found that obsidian one before. So for the iron one, it's 4 oak trim. For the gold, it's a framing table, which we'll definitely be using, I think, probably next episode, because I think next episode I'm going to be working on storage, sorting, and all that stuff, and start hopefully moving into 82 soon. And then for the storage upgrade, we get a compacting drawer. Whoops. So I wouldn't mind doing compacting drawer for some of this stuff, but I'm going to wait, I do believe, because we're going to be moving all that stuff very, very soon. So for now, I'm just going to put all this stuff into here. Drying racks, I really don't have too much use for them. At least at the moment, I don't feel like. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it, this satchel I've been using for building stuff. I think we might actually upgrade this. It's 2 Invar and then 10 nuggets. Do I have Invar made? So I'll tell you what, I think you have to empty this out before you upgrade it. But let's go ahead. Well, let's go ahead and upgrade this just so we have a little bit more storage space in this. There is a hardened satchel. And I'm just kind of using that for stuff that I'm building with. It makes it a little bit easier than having to pack it all around in my inventory. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and upgrade armor. We're still wearing dinky iron armor, and I'd like to get that. Let me actually do that. And I'd like to get out of the iron armor era. I mean, diamonds are so common to find. Like, well, not so common, but there's a stack and 48. Yeah. I had more, but, I made all that extra diamond armor. And if our mannequin's going to be wearing diamond armor, we should as well, I feel like. And actually, we can turn this quest into the Hell's Blazes, 4 blaze rods. They're going to give us a potion of fire resistance, because we actually have 5 blaze rods at the moment. So we'll go ahead and turn that in as well. And by the way, I did come across a Nether Fortress. We might check that out this episode. Maybe. But anyways, today we are going to be heading into, I think first up anyways, we're going to be heading into our first Runic Dungeon. There's a quest here to get 3 magical chalk. So let's go ahead. I've got that stuff right here. And we'll get the choice of an iron helmet or iron boots. I'm going to take, I guess, the helmet. We definitely don't need that, but that's fine. And then they want us to make the dungeon key. It says recommended to do as early as possible because there's good loot in the dungeons. You still need to be somewhat geared, though. The magical chalk, I believe it's just 3 of them. Okay, and then 2 emeralds, 2 diamonds, 2 gold to craft our scepter thing. So let's go ahead and get that. Alright, so there we go. Magical staff. That's what we want. And then we can just take our magical chalk and throw it into here. I could have swore that it actually consumed the magical chalk, but I guess it doesn't. I guess we'll use those for crafting, though, so. Okay, but anyways, we've got that. And then what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to make a platform. I can't remember. Let's see, chiseled stone bricks in the center, I believe. Let me get a bit of stone here. We're going to convert it over to stone bricks. And then chiseled stone bricks. We're going to need, okay, chiseled stone bricks. And before we go in, though, I would like to maybe upgrade my backpack, I think. Yeah, let's upgrade this. To make the gold level, it's just 2 blocks of gold and 6 gold ingots. Semi-expensive, honestly. But, I mean, at this point, because I don't... Well, I have a lot more gold now than I did last episode. You know, I made all that Electrum, and then I also went mining again, and I've got 29 more gold ore here. So, yeah, we're good on gold. Never mind, we're good on it. And then to get the diamond one, it's just a block of diamond and then a bunch of diamonds. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that as well, because we've got plenty of diamonds. We are set on diamonds. And there we go. Diamond backpack. And if we open it up, there is a lot of storage space in this. And it's definitely going to make our lives a whole lot easier. That's one thing that's going to be, I think, rather important in this pack, is having a good amount of storage space. Because we're going to be doing so much exploration, so much dimension hopping, that being able to store all the stuff that we're going to be getting is going to be very, very useful. Now, setting this dimension, or this teleport up, they suggest setting it up away from your base, because you're not going to be able to move it. However, I'd like to set it up somewhere, and it's going to stay there, you know, permanently around our base. I'm thinking we'll have it right up here. Alright? That sounds good to me. Because then what I'll do is I'll have like a little path come over, and then this will be here and kind of walled off, and you can access it. And that way we've got like a nice little permanent place to have this that's like easy to access. So we're going to do stone bricks around a chiseled stone brick. And then we can just take our magical staff and right click it, and there we go. It's going to consume the magical staff, and it's going to make us a Runic Dungeons portal. Oops. Okay. And let's see. I would like to make... I think before we go in there, I would like to make something... Actually, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get our Devil Star Scepter. We might actually use the Scepters a bit more, I think, in this pack for range damage. You know, originally I was thinking Shurikens, but we're running Lycanites. Like, let's start using some Lycanite stuff. So let's get our Cinderfall sword out, and we are going to upgrade this thing. And what you can do is you can take it, put it in there, and put 8 diamonds around it. Now, you can also do the Verdant version. Basically, what they do is the Azure one has a chance to summon Azure Cinders. The Verdant one can summon Verdant Cinders. Okay? I'm going to take the Azure one. I like the way this looks, this blue look to it. And let's go ahead and switch these out. I don't foresee us needing these, like, tools all that much in Runic Dungeons. And let's also get some food. Let's cook up some food here. Yeah, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's make some better food, since we're able to. I'm going to throw some of this Silex meat into the furnace. We'll get that cooking. And then what we can do is we can take that Silex meat and combine it with potatoes. Just like that. And we can get Lapis fish and chips. Because I would like to have a little bit better food going into Runic Dungeons. And yeah, I think we're all set. We've got our Azure Cinderfall sword. This thing's going to be nice. Now it may do... Yeah, it looks like it's going to do a little bit less damage than... I think 9 melee damage I think would be equivalent to 9 attack damage, I think. But anyways, let's go ahead and pop through here. There we go. We got the Off We Go achievement. It actually takes a while for this world to kind of spawn into. And here we go. This is our Runic Dungeon. We've got these unbreakable dungeon bricks. And we got our very first dungeon key for coming into the dungeon. Now, for that, they're going to give us 1 red heart canister. I definitely want to turn that quest in. Then they want us to kill 100 zombies. And we're going to get one of these. 100 skeletons. 50 creepers. 25 endermen. And for 25 endermen, they're going to give us an OP crossbow, I'm sure. Atre's Thunder Shots. Probably not going to use that, honestly. Like I said before, I'm trying to avoid the whole like standard stuff. But let's see. Let me zoom the map in here just a little bit. Okay. Looks like zombie villagers through here. Let's go off, I think, in this direction first. There we go. The key to progress. Alright. What do we got here? Guardian Spawner. Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Oh my gosh! This guy is not a friendly sort. And I actually forgot to equip the red heart canister. Let's do that real quick. Oh, man. This guy does massive damage. Anyways. Let's see if I can get him in my line of sight here. There we go. Oh, no! Oh! Ah. Whoa! Hey! 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 Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. Maybe going into his room at first wasn't that great of an idea. Ah. Follow me! Follow me! Hello, buddy. Hello. Ah. Okay, there we go. Now, hopefully, I can respawn, get all the things. Man, he does massive damage. Like, maybe I should use my sword on him. I don't know. I don't think this thing does, like, a ton of damage. Yeah, low damage. Fast, rapid fire, though. And it is kind of holding him back. But I don't think it's holding him back enough to make it our go-to in this situation. Okay. Die! It's probably only doing about 1 damage to him, I can imagine. Yeah, and my durability is running out on it quick. Haha! Take that. This sword does a lot of damage. So does that sword, though. Okay, there we go. We got a trap nullification wand, and a dungeon key, and a rider. And we also got a runic lamp. But anyways, we got ourselves a key. Even though we died a whole bunch. Running into one of those guys, like, right as you walk in. Not the best luck. That's a hallway. I don't want to go through there. Let's go through this way. Ooh, we got one of these. Okay. There's our dropper with our key in it. So we'll go ahead. I am going to take that dropper, just so we don't have to craft it later. And we got a bunch of ore in here. Oops. Some of these can explode. Just like that. So you kind of want to mine them, like, standing back a little ways. Alright, but we did get a little bit of gold ore, so I'm happy. Okay, but anyways, let's head off. That room's going to be tough, I bet. Ah! There we go. And the nice thing is we're spawning cinders that are coming to help us. There we go. Get in there, guys. Get in there, cinders. Go get them. You are the... You're leading the charge. Oh my gosh, these witches. That's like the worst thing that could possibly be in here. Oh my gosh. Tell you what, I can do this though. Ah! Okay. Yeah, it broke. It doesn't immediately break. Like, it has to... Whenever you let off the trigger, like, after then, it'll break. So, anyways, that's okay. Our Azures are up in there doing work right now. Okay, I wish those, there we go, my health's going up. Man! Like, this place is pretty stout, I have to say. Oh, man, of course. Lycanites mobs are going to be spawning. Okay. Alright, this room is not going to be easy to take at all. Like, I wish I had some kind of a ranged light spell. Okay. Get that witch, guys. Yeah, kill that witch. Kill the witch. What is that? Oh, it's death. Okay. Trying to light this up. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, man. Okay. Those witches, they make that room tough. They really, really do. There we go. Die! This sword is so nice because of all the fire damage that it puts out. I don't know that I want to... Oh, man. I keep stepping on those. They cause spikes to come up out of the ground and hurt you. if I recall correctly. Let's see. There we go. I need to put loading on this at some point. There's a slime spawner in here. Oh, man. Ah! I don't want to break the spawners, really. Well, I guess I could. I guess I'm going to, in fact. Yeah, let's break them, whatever. I've got chests under them anyways, so might as well. We should be able to get plenty of, like, ender pearls and stuff as we progress. I'm gonna dump all this stuff off. I gotta sort my inventory real quick before we start going through all this stuff. Okay. So let's see what we got. We got Arlemite, electrical steel. We got a bedrock sword. Aha! That's from Divine RPG. And I wonder, can you... Oh, you can't smelt it or anything like that. Iron armor, which I can always melt down. Electrical steel, aluminum brass. Nothing great in there. Ooh, what do we got here? Barley, we got ender IOs. Oh, let me dump this stuff off. Shadow stone, shadow bars, netherite. There's bacon. That's ardite there. Ooh, I wouldn't mind finding a bit of ardite and like cobalt, things like that. Would definitely come in handy. Then in this one we have a Terran Maul. That's 15 melee damage weapon. Serenade of Ice slows mobs for 5 seconds. That's actually a really good tool. We've got Manulin, Shiny, Unknown Dimlets. Oh yeah, taking all that for sure. See, this backpack's going to be like filled in no time. Okay, that's all those. And then to get the key out of here, we're going to have to break through this obsidian here. There we go. And our dropper. There we go. I'm going to take that, just so I don't have to craft them later. Okay, so we've already died like, what, 4 times since we got in here? Next up, what do we got in this room here? Now, you'll notice the map, the mob locations are not accurate. They tend to flip-flop around. Ooh, actually, in this one here, we've got a bunch of Endermen. So I wouldn't mind going in this room, in fact. Hey! Hey! Oh, the joys of Lycanite's mobs being in the pack. It's great. Okay, I'm going to light this up just a little bit. And then we can just start killing Endermen. I've noticed for some reason they don't attack me. Like, I attack them. I don't know if it's because I set them on fire. Yes, it's because I set them on fire. Something about that sword causes Endermen not to attack. So this is just like a free-for-all here. Oh man, there's blazes in here. That's not ideal. There we go. I bet they're spawning back here, right? Oh man, gotta get in there. Yes, there's the blaze spawner. I'm taking that one out. Okay. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Okay, we got a chest in this one. Ooh, what do we got here? Yellorium, Envy Shards, Rare Treasures. Okay, we'll take all of that stuff. And in this one, there's our dropper with our dungeon key. And then in this one, there's an Enderman spawner. Honestly, I think I'm going to leave it, maybe. We'll say Enderman spawner. Because, I mean, the nice thing is we have a spawner here. It's not really doing us any harm. Oh, there's an abandoned crate, too. Oh, whoops. What? No. It doesn't seem to be the crate. I don't know what caused me to blow up. Anyways, I think we're going to head off in this direction next. Oh. Oh. Oh, we got a wither. Good. We got a wither room. Well, let's do it, I guess. This could be really bad, actually. I'm hoping that my little Azure guys will take care of it, maybe. There we go. And I wish these traps would stop being here. Could have swore maybe it's not that wand, maybe it's a different wand or something. Hello, buddy! There we go. We got Azures. Ha 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 ha! You are wrecking my face right now. Get your health up. Ah, there we go. Man! No way we're going to take out a Wither, I don't think. Anyway, he's fighting my Azure pets right now, so... I love those, that Cinderfall, that upgrade Cinderfall sword. I like it more once we get, like, protection and stuff on it, but... it's a good start. Okay. So that's what, like, death number 6 already? And all these traps on the floor drive me insane. Come on! Oh, look, I didn't get the Wither. I didn't get the Wither effect. Ha! Okay. And we got a Nether Star. That's awesome. And there's actually a quest, and we got Zavisio Essence. Woot! And where's our dungeon key? Did we not get a dungeon key? We have to use the Nether... oh, man. That's no fun. We have to use the Nether Star to craft our key. Alright, well, let's pop back over to the overworld, I guess. I didn't think about having to use the key, or the... having to craft the key. Oh, wait. I actually want... no, quit burning things. Oh, I want this. There we go. I love the Bam Storm, by the way. Do. Oh my gosh, this monkey is driving me insane. Okay, I've got to kill it. Ah, God. Just mobs. What? What? It didn't... I guess because I came out of the Runic Dungeon and then died, now I have to hoof it all the way back to my body. Or to my home. And there's a pumpkin spider. Good. Oh my gosh. This is just terrible. Tell you what, I'm going to do the slash back home. I don't tend to use that, but that's only due to the fact that I shouldn't have been sent back to spawn. I should have been sent here. Oh my gosh, there's mobs everywhere out there. We got a Gekken. Yeah, those guys have got poison. I wish... now I've got kobolds breaking all my torches. Oh yeah, those kobolds are just wrecking everything right now. What is this? What are you? Rock bats with stingers. Okay. Sounds good. I've got flight. Oh my gosh, and then now they're coming out to play. That one kobold like took all my stuff. All my torches. No, and they're burning my trees down. Come on, guys. Oh, man. Oh, good old Bam Storm. Leave it to the Bam Storm. I swear. I got the poop on demand. We got a bunch of stuff in the bestiary now. Bam Storm is pretty much just like random things. Just start spawning. Oh my gosh, look at my trees! Ugh. Go get them, Cinder. I've got to do something about this because it's going to end up burning all my overgrowth. Not supposed to have cinders here in the overworld. Ah, put me out. Put me out. There we go. He's dead. Oh Oh yeah, they burnt down a lot of my leaves. That's okay. That's okay. I'll fix it later. It's not a big deal to replace it, but what is that in there? It looks like a belf. Hey, I got cobalt in here. 2 cobalts. Just stealing all my torches. Okay. Everything is taken care of now, I think. At least in the immediate area. Anyways, in the bestiary, we've got some new creatures. Let's go ahead and take a look at those just really, really fast. We got Manticore, flying rock bats. They are fast and vicious little creatures, and their bites will weaken you and induce hunger. They love to hunt gorgomites. And then in the jungle creatures, the Konba, mischievous apes with a passion for poop. They like to throw their sticky poop at people, causing slowness and nausea, as well as creating the poop cloud, which extends these effects. Konba keep their distance at all times. I hate those little guys. And then we have Gekken, venomous reptiles with excellent jumping abilities. There's actually one of those bees that can actually infect the Konba, and the Konba becomes like a host for the bug and stuff. It's really, really weird. And then also, I think that's the only ones we got, isn't it? Yeah, that's the only new ones that we researched. But anyways, give me a minute. I'm going to put this stuff up. By the way, poop is actually really nice because you can make, you can use it like fertilizer. But I'm going to put all this stuff up real quick. I'm probably going to have to make some new chests. So give me just a bit. Let me get all this stuff put away, and then I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, we actually have a few quests here that we completed. First up, Fun Times with Wither Skellies. I don't know. Oh yeah, we broke that one and picked it up. That's how we got that. They're going to give us 2 milk bottles for that. And then the Nether Star, they're going to give us a cake for getting another star. And then the Division Sigil, they're going to give us a Safari Net launcher for getting our Division Sigil. And there's actually, inside the achievement book, I'm going to go ahead and mark this off, build a Nether portal, find a Nether Fortress. I've technically found a Nether Fortress. I've gotten some blaze rods, and the Wither Skelly is for something a little bit later, which is right here for the Wither. Yeah, brew some potions and kill a Wither either in Runic Dungeon's rooms where it can spawn or naturally. So we're going to go ahead and mark that off. And the one for going into a Runic Dungeon's portal. I'm going to go ahead and mark that one off as well. The Tinker stuff, I am going to make a beheading sword in the next couple episodes, and then we'll wait to mark that off then. And the Cobbleworks we'll get to, but Runic Dungeons felt like it was a little bit more pressing. By the way, I just made these chests here and threw them. These are kind of 2-sort chests. Now, one thing I would like to make, just really, really quick, is an experience obelisk. Because right now, I mean, I've only got 4 levels at the moment, but I keep losing levels. And I would like to start building those up so that we can maybe start enchanting like our Cinderfall sword or something like that. But to do that, we are going to need Vibrant Alloy Block. So altogether, we're going to need 11 Vibrant Alloy. But we're at the point now where we could pull that off. So let me go ahead. Energetic Alloy is it glowstone? And okay, it is glowstone and redstone. I couldn't remember. For some reason, I could not remember. So I'm going to go ahead and get that smelting up. I don't think I'm going to stay here with it. One thing we could do, that I think I'm going to do, just short term. I'm not going to do it long term, but we'll just kind of chunk load this area like that. Yeah, that'll be good. So this area is chunk loaded. And for right now, I guess we'll head on. Oh, one other thing that I wanted to do. I made some bread. And what I would like to do with that bread is I would like to cook up some of this maca meat. And I don't think Yeti meat does anything that we need, does it? Cooked Yeti tastes a bit like pork. Well, there is the battle burrito, but I don't have aspid meat, really, to do that. There's pale soup, but anyways, we're going to get this maca meat. And what we can do is we can combine maca meat with a couple pieces of bread and make bulwark burgers, and they give you absorption. So it'll be good for, you know, maybe if we have another guardian spawner or something like that, I can pop that and get a little bit of absorption from our burger. So that'll be good. The alloy smelter's so slow right now in this pack. We'll have to see about upgrading it before long, but anyways, let's head on back into the Runic Dungeon, I think. Because I'd like to explore just a little bit more of that this episode. We've got that Nether Fortress too I'd like to go check out, but not just yet. Not just yet. Oh. Whoops. No. I need a key, actually, before we come here. The dungeon key, right here. There we go. And I'll tell you what, there's also... Well, I don't need that right now. We'll make that probably next episode. When we do storage. So. Oops. Whoops. Didn't mean to fall off that. I think we're going to go off in this. Looks like these are all... Yeah, these are all mob rooms. So. Here we go. Get those cinders out real quick. Turn this on. Oh no! No! Oh no! Witches are like the last thing that I want in here. Okay, where's my pick? I'm gonna have to start domesticating maca though, so we can make that absorption food like a lot easier. Oh, there's vibrant alloy. A knapsack, a hardened satchel, you know, that we just crafted, an Inferno Bow. Oh, infinite uses, infinite ammo. Hey! Ender air bottles. We got a dark axe. This bow is not a bad bow, actually. Hey, I don't know why you're watching me. Oh no! 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 Oh no! Ah. I was bracing myself for that jump there. No! No! Look, lady. Or thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's a... I'm assuming since it's witch instead of like wizard that it's a female. No, no, I just got all my stuff back. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay. Oh, we're going to have to start getting into monster taming soon. No. No, you don't. Now's the time to go. I'm pretty sure the witch spawner's in here, so. Let's take this thing out. There we go. And technically my knapsack, I'm going to go ahead and throw that on. Right there. Trap nullification wand's not really doing us any good of late. And I forgot to bring a new staff with me. I meant to grab a new one, but anyways, we'll use the Inferno Bow. This thing's actually pretty good. I'm kind of happy we came across it. I'm still going to use staves from Lycanites a lot as well, but cool. What is that? What is with that? Why does it keep doing that to me? Like, oh, you wanted to stand still in here, huh? Well, you're gonna die instead. Was it like three deaths, I think, trying to clear this room out? It's terrible. And why did it drop my knapsack? I thought that like always stayed on you, but maybe not. Anyways, I guess this looks like a creeper room. That sounds like a lot of fun. Let's do it. We don't really have a bunch of creeper kills right now. Go get them. Go get them. Oh, and it's blazes too. Good. Never have too many of those guys. Here comes a creeper, but I think they've got it. Please don't get in my way. And the nice thing is, we're getting plenty of obsidian for making dark steel. Oh my gosh, why do you do that? There's our runic key, our dungeon key. And see, we don't really need to find a Nether Fortress to get, at least to get blaze rods. I mean, technically, we're not really coming out positive on any Nether stars when we have to use them to craft keys, but don't you dare get in my way. Go fight something. Go find something to fight. There we go. Blaze spawner is stopped. Yeah, kill it. Kill it. Kill it. No! Why can't you guys kill it before it gets to me? Okay. Let's turn off this last spawner real quick. There we go. I feel like I need, like, maybe another diamond chest, or diamond bag would be good. Like, have, like, 2 of them. Ooh, what do we got in here? Mana-infused string, cheese, rare treasure, a shark anchor. 4 range damage, 8 melee damage, infinite ammo, infinite uses. Awesome. Has no durability, just infinite. That's actually pretty cool, too, that we got that, in fact. Let me put some of this stuff up. Yeah, I'm feeling like as far as weaponry, there's no point to even go into Tinker's Constructs. Like, at this point, because, you know, I'd like to use things that aren't Tinker's Constructs. I use it all the time, but this is the Shark Anchor. It shoots like little crystals, then you can also melee with it. 4 range damage. It's actually not bad for something that fires that fast, right? Let's go into... Let me actually remove this. I like these weapons that we're coming across. Like that, combined with our Cinderfall sword, which is OP, you know, being able to summon all those cinders is just wonderful. But, yeah, get you some of that. And we got a wither. Okay. Again, we got a wither. I guess we're going to have to kill him. Hopefully it goes as well as it did at the end of the last fight. Not at the beginning, but at the end. There we go. I'd rather get some Azures out here. Thanks. Oh no. Run away! Run away! Oh, I forgot to bring those milk bottles with me, but that's okay. That's okay. I've died enough this episode that I just don't even mind dying anymore. Get bodied, get bodied, get bodied. Kill him. There we go. Alright. I love these Azures so much. But, of course, we have to go back and craft another key. And hopefully we'll get lucky and walk out of the portal and bam, storm it up. Cool. Such a noob. I'm such a noob. Okay, well anyways, our energetic alloy is done. So let me get that. Let me get... Tell you what, I've got 2 vibrant alloy right here. What does it take to make a... like a double layer capacitor by chance? Okay, that's right. It's just standard. Let's do that, actually. That just takes coal powder and then 2 basic capacitors. They're just standard as well. So, yeah, we're definitely going to go for that. And we've actually already got some pulverized coal. So, there we go. Double layer capacitor. Pow. And then I want to get, let's see, 9 of these ender pearls. And we'll get those going. And then if we speed this guy up, pow. That's a bit better. See, I'm used to having like octadic capacitors and everything, so standard alloy smelter is just too slow. It's way too slow. I actually got cooked chupacabra meat. I guess it got cooked when we killed the chupacabra. But anyways, if you have cocoa beans, you can make this blood chili that's really, really good because it gives you absorption. Like whenever, or yeah, not absorption, lifesteal. And it looks like we've completed 2 quests here in automation. First up is energetic alloy, 2 ink sacs, and then the double layer capacitor. They're going to give us 3 wooden spikes for that. Anyway, our vibrant alloy is done, so let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, I'm going to need solarium, right? Do I have soul sand? Honestly, that's something I'm not for sure that I have. I do not have it. Because we're going to need that for solarium. I don't think I have any... No. Okay. So we're going to have to head into the end. I mean, not into the end. Into the nether again. And so we might go by the Nether Fortress while we're passing through, actually. For right now, I'm just going to put that nether star in there.
Cinderfall, prepare to burn.
Good. I was... There's that pickaxe still. You know, I was kind of concerned that I wasn't going to be burning when I got into the nether. So I'm glad they made sure I had a Cinderfall waiting for me. Okay, this sword actually does pretty good against these guys. Like... Oh, I do want that. Let me switch this stuff around. Can I have that? I mean, we're getting to the point now where I can, especially having the jetpack and stuff now, I can kind of get out of that immediate area anyways. I do want to get this stuff, this netherite, because if I recall correctly, there was a suit of armor that I was looking at. Let me pop in here for just a moment. No, not you. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it was netherite, chestplate, and armor, because this stuff is actually pretty good armor, and a full set gives you fire protection. But it requires netherite blocks, 4 HP, and then shadow bars. It's very, very expensive armor, but for all of our issues within the nether, it might be worth having. It's the worst thing about that Cinderfall event, is you get so many cinders. Okay, but there's over 2 stacks of soul sand, so we've got that. And then right over here is our Nether Fortress. Okay. Is everything down here, maybe? Not a whole lot of guys over here. Gosh. Look at all these Afrits. Like, only like one of the worst possible mobs. And then we got an Azure Cinder. Great. And that one's not mine, in fact. Hankies. Oh, gosh. This is just ridiculous. You gotta get to like an OP point to survive the nether. But I do like it because I feel like the nether is way too easy. Like in most packs. Nether Peridot. It's way too easy in most packs, and I think the nether actually lives up to its name when you have Lycanites in the pack. It's not easy, but it does live up to its name. I'll tell you what I think I want is... Ooh, I do want that cobalt. Let me throw a glider onto our inventory. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, they can climb up that. Hey now. Yeah, fall off. Okay, I'm getting out of there. There's mobs for days in there. That's lapis. I was kind of wanting a little bit of cobalt, you know, to take back with me. Here's another nether fortress. Blaze spawner over there. I definitely don't want that. Okay. Let's see if we can find maybe some chests or something. Here we go. I want to see if there's any good loot in... No. Not at all. Okay. Well, at least now we know. Okay. I do think we need to start heading back towards where we came in at, though, because I don't want to die here. Like, I really don't want to die here. And, I mean, we're not at the point now where the nether, even with flight and some half-decent weapons and stuff like that, it's still not... We're not at the point where I need to be just gung-ho through the nether because, like, I really don't stand a chance in this place. Oh! Oh, the daddy of demons right there. Hey! No. Anyways, that's a Cacodemon over there. But, we don't have time for that, it looks like. I'm being chased by skulls. Oh, there we go. Let me, No! You guys die, and then I can go get the Cacodemon. Oh my gosh! Yeah, this ain't gonna happen. Go! Get out of there. Okay, I'm gonna head back. Oh, there's another Cacodemon. Okay. Okay, the nether is not my friend. I know that. I know that. Let's get back in here. Ah, okay. No. No. Okay, we're home. We're home free. I didn't get any cobalt or nothing, but that's fine. I just want to get back home alive at this point. Okay, let's get ourselves a bit of solarium now. That is... Actually, I've got gold on me. I'm just going to use this gold. So, gold and soul sand. And get that smelting up. Okay. And then first up for our experience rod, that just takes 2 pieces of solarium. And actually, you know what? I need to get the machine chassis made first. So let me get a little bit of this. We've got 10 gears already made up. And then I'm going to need, what was it? Weighted pressure plates. So there's that. Then we can get our machine frame. And then for the machine chassis, it's, oh yeah, 2 basic capacitors, 2 Invar, and some iron bars. That's not really expensive for us at this point. So there we go, machine chassis. And then we're going to need a vibrant alloy block. And then there's our experience rod. And then we just need the last little bit of solarium. That won't shift click in for some reason. There's our experience obelisk. Okay. That's going to make life a little bit easier because we can start getting into enchanting. Which of course is going to be nice. Right now I can't really get into enchanting because I keep dying and losing all my XP. So, let me get like our essence berries. I wish you could shift and right click to pop all of these like you can with the actually additions ones. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pop through all of those. So right now we have 36 levels. In the experience obelisk. And I grabbed an arrow because, you know, this bow, basically it has infinity. You know, it has to have an arrow in your inventory. But, honestly, I mean, those guys were kind of damaged, by the way. I wasn't one-shotting furious zombies. But, honestly, I think the shark anchor is better. I think it's all around better than the bow. Just because it fires so fast. It doesn't do as much damage, but I mean it fires way quicker than the bow does. So I think we're going to stick with that. And I know it's about wrapping up point. Next episode, I will say that we are going to be doing storage, sorting type stuff with drawers and all that. By the way, what does it take in this pack to make compacting drawers? Out of curiosity. Just piston. Okay, that's standard. That's great. So I am going to make up a bunch of compacting drawers. And I'll probably set up the framing table and make some specialized drawers. Just get those prepped and ready to go. Because we're definitely going to be needing them. We're going to be needing a bunch of drawers. And, oh, vibrant alloy. We completed that quest. So we'll go ahead and turn that in. They're going to give us a Crescent Hammer. There's a bunch of quests that give you Crescent Hammers. Like, that's not the only one that gives you a Crescent Hammer. I know there's at least 2. I said a bunch, but I forgot we crafted one of those. Oh, hemoglobin power. Sacrificial orb. Oh, we can make that now. Interesting. And then there's the blood altar. It's a little bit expensive, actually, but yeah, we could actually start getting into blood magic soon. I don't know that I'm going to get into it too soon because I kind of want to get the tech side of stuff at least kind of squared away. Because the last couple episodes we've done a lot of exploration, so I kind of want to get into tech in the next couple episodes. So next episode we're going to be working on sorting as well as cobbleworks. Okay, because right now this section here is pretty much all related to cobbleworks. Yeah, this is all related to cobbleworks stuff. So we'll start getting into that. I would also like to get into this and get the mob farm set up. And then before long we'll be going to Isicia, or whatever. But yeah, so the next episode will be cobbleworks and sorting. I do want to get those squared away before we get into the mob farm. And then we'll probably upgrade our jetpack as well. It's not, well, there's a couple little things we have to craft for it and whatnot, but I've got to get my hands on some cobalt, like pretty bad. I can't remember if I have a piece lying around here somewhere. I don't think that I do, actually. No. Oh, that's bad, because I'm going to have to, yeah, I'm going to have to get some cobalt. Get the pick repaired pretty quickly. So I'll try to do that. I just gotta mine around in the nether. I can't go out into the nether still. But yeah, so that's the plan for next episode. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the sneak peek for the Between Lands. So if you guys do not want to see that, I suggest stopping the video right here. So just a heads up if you guys do not want to see that. So spoiler alert. But anyways, let's go ahead and pop in here. I'm not going to show you how you get into the Between Lands and all that. We'll get into that within the series. I just kind of want to show you guys a really quick sneak peek of the Between Lands. Like, look at this. Like, this is actually where I spawned in at. Right here is like the portal. This is the overworld's version of the portal too. Like, this is what you have to get to move through, like, into the Between Lands. But this is the only dimension that I've seen. I'm not spoiling a whole lot of it for myself either. You know, I don't want to go out and explore it too much. But you'll notice that Ariosaurs are spawning. Like, Lycanite's mobs can spawn here. That's a Firefly. But what's really cool is if you look, I don't know if that's underground. I think that's underground. But yeah, look at the skyline. The sky, not skyline, but you know, it's a beautiful dimension. It is one of the best dimensions like I've ever seen. Like, it is amazing. And it's very involved to get here. And when you come through the portal, like I said, your torches and stuff, they become damp and you can't use them and all that. It's really unique and I love it. Also, this water that spawns here is bad news. And look at the mobs. Like, it's all custom mobs. That's a swamp hag. Like, just excellent detail to things. Like, excellent detail. So I totally had to add it to the pack. And if you look, I mean, we've got stalactites, stalactites and stalagmites. It's both just stalactite blocks, but you have, you know, custom ores. You got all. I mean, it's so well thought out, and there is a ton of creatures that spawn in this. And you'll also notice that's actually Lycanites, saltwater mobs, Ryko. But you'll notice, like, these are blocks. These are roots. And, I mean, it's so, just the detail of this is just incredible, in my opinion. And look at these little creatures. Like little fish. They're, like, super fast, but these are anglers, and if I recall correctly, they are aggressive. Like, this swamp place is, like, the worst place to spawn into, from what I understand, because the water is poisonous, and the anglerfish will eat you, and you can't really get your stuff to survive here. But you actually, whenever you get into this dimension, you have to get wood, like weed wood, and work your way up in this dimension, just like you would in the overworld, okay? But it's very, very difficult. Your armor and stuff, from what I understand, is still good. You know, you can't really use weapons and things like that. At least vanilla stuff. Whenever we come here, we're going to do it right. We're not going to bring weapons and stuff with us. I think probably Tinker's Constructs or Divine RPG or something like that. Those weapons could probably come into here no problem, but we're not going to bring them with us. We're going to do it. We're going to do it the intended way. So, Pot of Chance. What is this? I have to find out what this is. We got a piece of red sand out of that. I wonder if it depends on what you're holding whenever you break it. I don't know. I have no clue. What is... Oh, that's an Ariosaur. Hobgoblin. You can see a lot of, like, our other mobs are spawning in here too, which is really nice. Like, I'm glad to see Lycanite stuff spawning. Simorite. It's... Yeah. Anyways, I can't wait to get into this place. I can't wait to get into it, because it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. But anyways, I hope you... whoa, what is this guy? A lurker. That's a Lycanite swamp mob. I've never seen that before, but that is creeping. That is super creeping. That's what I love about this pack. Like, especially with Lycanites and Between Lands, the stuff that we've been adding to this. Like, going out in the world, like, it's intense because of all the stuff that spawns here. There's an Etten. That's a Lycanite's swamp mob. There's an Ent. But there's just such mob variety and, like, dimension variety and... Ooh, a ghoul zombie. Lycanite swamp mobs. Oh, by the way, these are really cool too. These things, Volar pads. Like, they're big lily pads. Like, just really, really neat stuff. But, anyways, I'm going to end it out here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the Between Lands. Because I do, you know, even though, like, Lycanites and Between Lands are not part of the pack by default, we're going to be doing a bunch with them because they're just too much fun to pass up. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay up to date with when new videos come out. Also, on the topic of the Between Lands, I'm thinking about, if I recall correctly, there is a 1.10 version of this, so I may end up adding this to the Sprout pack as well. If I can add it and it not mess up, because I think it fits in with Sprout, and I think it would be a lot of fun in Sprout as well. So, anyways, I hope to see you guys next time. Until the, yeah, I'm totally not wearing this armor in the actual pack, in our actual world, but it just allows me to fly faster. So, but I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys then.